Hey everyone, welcome into today's video. My name is Jason and I've got a really relaxed style video for you guys today. I'm just on my sofa, I'm handheld holding this camera, so it's going to be a little bit shakier, but just bear with that because I just wanted to give you guys a real one-on-one talk. I think it's really important to understand what is going on right now in the markets because obviously the markets have been very volatile. We've had the S&P 500 at all-time highs. We've got cryptocurrencies booming. We've got the growth and tech stocks selling off. We've got penny stocks that are also selling off. So a lot of people are under, a lot of fear. But really, guys, the fear should be the other way around. You've got to look at the markets and think if you can get your favorite stocks on discount, that is a really good thing for the long term. And I just want to talk about a little story because once upon a time there was a man, I'm not going to say his name just yet, he had a big idea. Now his big idea was to challenge the globe with electrical vehicles, and a lot of people laughed on him, and CATHY supported the fact that despite the fact the share price of $1 for 3 or 4 years was getting beaten down by so many short attacks, this man continued to deliver every single year his promise to make sure electrical vehicles and energy storage was going to be a part of our future. That man is Elon Musk. Today is one of the richest men in the world, and his share price was beaten down for years back 2015 and a long while ago. Over the last year, obviously, innovation has really kind of taken off, as we both know. In 2020 alone, obviously, electrical vehicles went absolutely haywire. But moving into the future, are they going to be a part of our future? That is what you have to ask yourself as a question. As an investor, are you a long-term investor or are you a short-term investor? Are you investing in these companies right now because you want profits tomorrow, or maybe in 2 or 3 months, or by the end of the year? Or are you investing in these companies because you want to hold them for 10, 15, 20, 25 years, or however long, but they are going to be in your portfolio for more than 12 months? Because that's the question you have to ask yourself. If the answer to that question is yes, then you don't need to worry. Because short-term volatility, guys, in the markets happens all the time. It happens every single day, and it's nothing more than an opportunity to, in fact, average down on your favorite stocks so that you can get them on a so-called sale, and then you are going to lower your cost basis for those stocks moving into the future. And if you can do that, then that's going to allow you to capitalize and have even greater profits moving forward. So it's really important, guys, to know that the moral of this story, really look at the S&P 500. And if you look at every single dip in history over the last 50 years, you will always see that they do have these sharp declines, and then again we start to accelerate up after 12 months. The S&P 500 alone has returned about 10% on average every single year as a gain. So if you want a stable index fund where you want to receive 10% of your money guaranteed every year, then I would say put all of your eggs in one basket and put it all in the S&P 500 because you're probably going to see a 10% increase every single year. But I'm not here to do that because I want more than 10%, and most retail investors right now want more than 10%, which is why we have things like crypto booming, which is why we have, these massive moves in things like Dogecoin, which has gone up 80% over this weekend, I think, since Thursday or Friday, which is absolutely mental. So people are throwing their money. There is so much money around the world, guys. There's never been more money in the world. Look at how much money the Fed is printing right now. How much money is not even in circulation in the economies because people are still holding on to it due to the fear of inflation and also the coronavirus. So once all of that money gets released, it's gonna accelerate even more gains into big growth and innovation stocks. But the thing I really want to talk to you about is the stocks that you're investing in. They may be down today, but where are they going to be in 5 years? Because if you're holding NEO, if you're holding Gevo, if you're holding DNA sequencing, perhaps you're going to be seeing some red right now in the markets. Your portfolios will probably be down. Those stocks in my portfolio are certainly around break even or, dipping into the red. But where are they going to be in 5 or 10 years? Is DNA sequencing, genome sequencing, and protein DNA, is this going to be a part of our future? Are we actually going to be able to cure diseases? Now, if you believe they are, like I do, then there's nothing wrong with holding these positions right now in the red, and in fact using these opportunities over the next few months to average down into some lower prices. Because guys, you don't want to buy stocks at all-time highs. You never want to buy stocks at all-time highs. You always want to buy stocks when you can, when they are in fact at the lowest point possible, because that is going to lower your risk. You always want to make sure that obviously when you can get into a stock that in fact you're not buying at all-time highs, because over the long term it just proves more risky for your portfolio. So my advice to you guys, even though it's not financial advice because I'm not a financial advisor and nothing I say is financial advice, but if I had to give you advice from a one-to-one, me looking at myself, this is what I would tell myself. I would say that investing at all-time highs is risky, and if you see or ever have an opportunity to buy the dip and your stocks are in the red and you believe in them for the long term, then you have to start seeing it as a gift. We have a completely wrong mindset in the stock market that when something is red that we have to sell it and we have to panic, because really, again, looking back at the S&P 500, looking at the Tesla chart, even over the last year, how many times did Tesla dip 25, 30 or even 40% over the course of a week or two in the last 12 months alone? It's happened so many times, but what's happened after that? Did it keep going down to zero? No, it didn't. Is Tesla going to be here to stay? Is it going to be a massive part of our future? Are they working on autonomous driving vehicles? You know, are they working on a fleet of robo-taxis? Are they working on energy storage, one of the best devices in the world to make everything solar and EV? You have to ask yourself these questions, and you have to remind yourself why you set out to in fact invest in these companies in the first place. Are you concerned with short-term gains, or are you in fact more concerned with the long-term growth of your portfolio over the course of several years or perhaps a decade or longer? So these are the things and the feelings I wanted to put out today. I wanted it to be as relaxed as I can, obviously in home, and just chilling outside. The garden is nice and sunny out there, and I just wanted to check in on everyone, say hi, and you know, I've been sending some messages out in my Discord, obviously to alert everyone in the markets as to what is going on. I have in fact actually been buying up a lot of stocks over the last 1 or 2 weeks. I've moved a lot of my money around, and some of my money is now in also those growth and recovery stocks, which I did talk about before. Stocks like Disney, again, there's so many other companies, guys, that are also going to see, you know, those nice gains over the next 12 months. But I'm really not concerned about my top 5 holdings because they are really high innovation stocks. And right now, like I said, they are almost at break even, or if not, going into the red in some of them. So they were up massively at the beginning of this year, but I'm really not worried about taking those profits because I want my price to be as low as possible over the next obviously few years, because once innovation kicks in, guys, I'm going to be the one in these stocks, and that is when I'm going to see these huge gains as we see these massive innovation platforms disrupting major markets. And that's what I wanted to tell you guys in this video. So I hope that you did enjoy this video today. I hope you found it inspiring. I hope you found it insightful, and I hope you gained some knowledge. And I just want to let you know, guys, that the future is here to stay, and I hope that you have a lovely day. I hope that you enjoy the week ahead. I hope that you're not worried about your portfolio. If in fact you're too red and you just can't sleep and you can't eat, there was a comment I did read the other day, you know who you are, then again, maybe it is worth just taking a few cards off the table, taking some of those losses, and then obviously regaining those confidence, the confidence in yourself to in fact start to reinvest into the companies that you believe in long term. Perhaps you are overstretched in some of those stocks. Obviously you're seeing a lot of red and that's why you're panicking. So maybe again, just withdraw some of those cards for yourself so that in fact you can really get to bed at night. So guys, you don't ever want to let the stock market affect your health and well-being to the point where you can't sleep and can't eat. If that is the case, then obviously take some cards back. So that wraps up this video. Again, I hope that you did enjoy it. Don't forget to get on there, smash a like, hit the subscribe button, and join this family of investors. My name is Jason. If you want access to my private buy and sell alerts, then feel free to join the Discord. I hope that you guys stay safe, stay green, and stay positive, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Ciao.